Bonjour and welcome to France. I've got my phone here. This is the follow-up video to my overseas phone solution video, which helped a lot of people out, I'm happy to say. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I have cell connection to the United States right here, right now, in the middle of nowhere, in this field here, where I have no fixed Wi-Fi connection. I'm also going to answer the top 2 questions from the first video, and I'm going to answer the question in the thumbnail right now. Does this still work worldwide? Of course, we're talking about Wi-Fi calling, and I'm happy to say that yes, it absolutely works everywhere I've used it. I made that first video a little over a year ago. At that time, I'd only been able to test this in Mexico, and since then, I have been able to use this successfully in the UK, in Norway, in Montenegro, in France, in Greece, Cyprus, United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Japan, Thailand, and I think that's it. But I think that's a big enough sample size to say this works everywhere, which is fantastic. And I'm not just talking about talking and texting. It also enables you to receive those all-important security passwords, which you need, all the time now, so you don't get locked out of your bank account, your email account, pretty much every account. So great news on that end. The number one question I received from the first video was, how do I set this up on my network provider's end? Well, I have US Mobile, and before I left the country, and you have to do this before you leave the country, I was told, I started chatting with one of the employees on the US Mobile site, and I said I need to set up my Wi-Fi calling. I'm leaving the country in a few days. He asked for my phone number. He said, voila, it's done. It was like 30 seconds. The other question that was pretty common was, does this count against my minutes when I'm using it overseas? And yes, it does. It works just like your normal phone. If I send a text, that's 1 less text. If I talk 10 minutes, that's 10 less minutes I have for the month. So it works just like your phone in the United States. And lastly here, I want to tell you how I'm able to have service right here in the middle of nowhere. And the answer to that is I have a second phone. I have a Xiaomi Redmi Note 9, which is an Android phone. It is a globally unlocked phone, and it was my only phone for a long time. And then it stopped working in the United States because it doesn't support LTE, which I think a couple of years ago, every service in the US required this LTE. So that was kind of a bummer. My phone stopped working, which is why I bought this little iPhone 6s on eBay, so that I had a US phone and I was going to use the other phone for when I travel. What I do is with my second phone here, I buy a local SIM. Currently, this one in France is about 10 bucks. It has data. I simply turn my mobile data on, then I turn the hotspot on this phone, and then with my iPhone, which has the US SIM card, I catch the hotspot signal, and I literally, wherever I have phone signal on this European SIM card, I have signal on my US phone, and I am connected to the US network. So if anyone calls me, my phone rings. If I want to make a phone call, I just make the phone call. And I got it here in France because I'm about to go to some mountainous areas where I'm not sure the Wi-Fi is going to be great, and this at least gives me a chance to have some kind of signal with the local SIM card. So there you go. I'm still cruising with my US phone service. I hope this helps, and we will see you in the next video. Yeah, I'd like a large pepperoni with none of the garlic sauce in the crust. Yeah, no extra cheese, just the pepperoni large. Yeah. All right, great. I'll be there, might be a little while.